Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's again Grace and I'm back with another banger. So this video is basically about me showing you guys my morning and my night routine during my practicum and stuff like that. But before we get into the video proper, I want to show you guys some of the things that I just got. So for some of you do not know, I know you don't know this, but hi, I'm a business owner. Yes, I own a lip care brand and I also own a brand that sells a lot of accessories. First thing first, you guys should be prepared to be sick of me, because guess what? First thing first is this is the L16 selfie stick. You are a content creator or you want to start taking content creation seriously and you don't have money to buy those big tripod, those study tripod. Buy this one. Buy this. It is literally like 35 below 30k. Buy it. But let me show you guys what it looks like. So study, like look at this beauty. See this beauty, and guess what? Okay, I have to tighten this. I have to tighten this, and then when I tighten it, see, I can move it. Let me not show you guys the length. It is very tall. Can do over it, like, see, you guys saw that. If you do like 360, no panic. Yeah, this is me selling the L16 selfie stick to you guys. Let me put it down and let me show you guys how tall. See the length. See the length. This is literally like my height. Okay, maybe I'm taller than it a little bit. I'm so happy. I'm super excited for content now. So I'm going to use this one tomorrow, of course, obviously, because that's when the video is going to start proper. Together with the lights, it came with these two small lights. This is the specification I asked for. So know that if you are shopping from me, you would be getting quality. It's in this one. Okay, I have to charge it first actually, but small lights on both sides. Yeah, and a charger for the lights. So I sweat. Now I'm just so excited. Another thing, I got a stickers. Look at the stickers. They are pink. 5 years ago, I will tell you that I will never buy anything pink. What do you mean by pink? No, you look at me now buying pink things. You can't blame me. So this is for like my bottle, because that my miniso bottle don't pee finish, but for my bottle, my phone case, I got phone cases too. Also, now for hair, I don't want to open it yet. A brush for detangling and stuff like that, because I'm taking my hair journey seriously. A spray bottle, because the one that I have is not working very well. So, and these for washing my head. I was so excited because this is good for massaging the hair, you know, stuff like that, Sha. I'm taking my hair game seriously, you guys. Take yours seriously too. But don't worry, I will be having these things available for sale. And this is for oil, the oil applicator. It goes directly into your hair. And they are going to be very affordable, guys. Which will patronize my sister. I also got this cute sport layers. 2 phone pouches. See? So the thing is, I had good fit. When I got this one, it was for Samsung S20 FE, and I said that we're giving that for someone for free. Exactly. So if you know you are using a Samsung S20 FE, I have a pink beautiful cherry pouch for you. So it did not size my phone, and then I got this one. This one sized my phone, yo. Oh, it has this very cute charm at the back. You guys, are you ready? Are you ready for me? Get your bank account ready for me because I am coming with bangers. Bangalicious bangers. Anyways, that is all for the haul. That is all for the things I got. Watch out for me. I'll drop more information later. And yeah, with that, let's get into the video proper. I can tell the story of how I've overcome. Dark were the days I didn't know the sun. Numb to the thought of love, and so I chose to run. But yeah, call me home, and so his will be done. There's hope for tomorrow with him. There's joy in sorrow. There is no greater love than this. No, I find peace in knowing I'm here. Feeling far away, but I'm close to you. You know me by my name, but I chose the world instead of you. Had no clue why the days were so blue. Only if I recognize you're not a man that you should lie with him. There's hope for tomorrow with him. There's joy in sorrow. There is no greater love than this. I find peace in knowing I'm here. Walking all alone on this weary road. Heavy burdens on my shoulders with no one to bear the load. Thought I could do it by myself. Guess I was wrong. Then I heard a small voice say, this time you don't need to be strong. There's hope for tomorrow with him. There's joy in sorrow. There is no greater love. I find peace in knowing. It's 8:06 and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Just like right there. Finally, 12 o'clock. What do you get snacks? I'll see you the bay. See you the bay.
Now listen, daughter. Pay attention, pray and listen.
Do you know what?
Hear your father.
I actually wish
His lies they told
that I
are so
brought food.
familiar. They will
Maybe
haunt
because
you, they
say
will
na me
kill
cook
you,
the
keep
rice,
you
na you
hostage.
just
King will heal you.
in fact, like I'm feeling the taste of the rice. I wish I actually brought
Adore
food.
him. He will give you everything.
I'm
Come
done
and
for the
take
day.
me,
I'm
keep
done,
me
guys.
going.
We are done. And your
Hi
mom.
guys, how are you, mom?
We are done for today.
Please hold my hand.
I'm home finally.
I go
So the first thing I'm going to do
down this road.
is to go and wash my hands and take my baths. I'm so tired. But anyways, I got something from work. We ate. We should help them to do our work, so the next man I give us this. So may I go pour a smell, drink and first. Talk to you later.
Can't keep going.
understand. You're a perfect man. Got the whole world in your hands, but you still reaching out for me. Ooh, wow, why you love me too? I'm nothing like you. Opposite of holiness was what I was, but until you. See my soul and could you see why? Hold my hand high, could you see and now I'm better, I'm better. No longer what I used to be better. It's making me better. I'm turning a new thing. It's making me stronger, yeah, yeah. First to see my life, oh yeah, I'm good, yeah. First to see my life, oh yeah, I'm good, yeah. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good.
Okay guys, I've decided to talk to you guys about practicum, where I'm doing my practicum, what it is about, so you have a full idea of what purple life is. I'm a student of Lee City University in our third year studying psychology, and practicum is a very important course that we're going to do in our third year, first semester. Yes, so practicum is basically like COS. Yes, it is similar to COS, but for our course it is called practicum. And well, the school is also supposed to take us to where we are supposed to do our practicum, and we're supposed to do it for 4 weeks. But based on one or two things, the school was not able to take us there, and they told us to go to wherever place we chose, and we had to do it for just 3 weeks, right? So now, this is your practicum. You can do it in any of these 3 settings: the clinical setting, organizational setting, that's place of work, and also the legal setting, right? So yeah, where I did mine was kind of a clinical setting, but not 100%. So yeah, so where I did my practicum was Center of Early Development Learning and Care, CEDLAC, at Bodija, right? So this school, this is actually a school, but it's a school with children. It's a school for children with special needs. When I'm saying children with special needs, I'm talking about the children that developed 1 or 2 issues during their developmental stages in life, right? So we have children with autism, ADHD, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, Edward syndrome, intellectual disorder, intellectual disability, ID, a lot. Any problem that occurs during the developmental stage of a child, that is what the school deals with. And during my time there, I worked in 4 different classes. I worked in early intervention 1, 2, 3, and physiotherapy. So physiotherapy is strictly for children with cerebral palsy. So cerebral palsy is when a child have issues with moving their muscles, right? So it could affect the legs, the hands. Some of them it affects the brain too. But we have children with cerebral palsy that are actually sharp. They are smart, right? So once you teach them, they understand they don't have intellectual disability. And why there are some that actually end up having intellectual disability, some can't even form a correct sentence. You get? So that is for physiotherapy. And for early intervention 1, 2, 3, we have children with ADHD, autism, Down syndrome, Edward syndrome, cerebral palsy. We had 2 cerebral palsy, and we had ID, 2 intellectual disability. So basically, I was put in this class to gain experience, see these things in real life. One of the major lessons that I learned was about autism. So according to my research, I realized that people with autism are people that have repetitive behavior. So I'm always like, oh, it's only repetitive behavior that is the symptom of autism, or maybe they're strict, follow a certain routine. But I am here to shock you that autism is a spectrum, so meaning their symptoms is in different ways, but they are categorized into 2 major parts. Meaning people with autism have issues with social interactions, with communication and interactions. They would not be able to look at you like some even look at you like this, but actually in the real world they're not actually looking at you. So their communication and social interaction is out, and then some have repetitive behavior, repetitive routines, repetitive things they did. I saw everything in real life, even ADHD, that's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. These are people that can't stay in one place. They can't pay attention to one thing at one time. Some of them usually have, some of them act intellectual disability because they can't focus on a task. So you can't even teach them for long. So what you can do is teach them for like few minutes, let's say like 2-3 minutes, you stop, then you pick it again before some of them can actually learn, right? And then we have Down syndrome. I I met one of the children with Down syndrome. She actually kind of smart, right? So like, I won't say smart. Okay, so she does not have intellectual disability. Although when it comes to teaching, it is a little bit out, but she can do things by herself. She can tell you she wants to go to the toilet. And then I had a child that was older than her that had Down syndrome, that could not speak, is mute, and of course it can tell you that it can tell you want to use the restroom by giving you signals. So we have some children that will give you signals, some will tell you what they want, and some are just mute. They show you signals or they pee on themselves. So basically what they do in the school is they try to teach them how to live with their disabilities. Most of these disabilities that are developed during the developmental stage cannot be cured. Most of them, they don't even know the cause of it, but what they do is they teach you to manage it, to live with it, help you at least to be able to live daily life, right? So let's say, for example, a child that has no potty training, they teach you how to they potty train you, right? So some of them may not some of them may not talk, but they would give you signal that they want to use the restroom, use the toilet, and stuff like that. So now, most of these things, like I said, they are not curable, but they are, and also some of them, the cures are not even known, right? So I was told of cases whereby if you're like, oh my God, how do you then prevent these things during pregnancy? Some of them are during pregnancy, some of them are after they've given birth. So when you ask yourself, how can you now prevent this thing? Honestly, you can only do little, but the rest is just to pray and leave it to God. We had issues I've seen children whereby their parents were special careful, they were extra careful, they gave birth to some of them abroad, some of them were given birth to in the best hospitals in Nigeria, and they still end up developing some of these disabilities, these disorders. So some of them are due to what is it called, during the formation of the chromosome, or during the coming together of the chromosome, there's issues being developed during that period. Some of them is even the genes, and boom, the child is born and the child have some of these disabilities. So some of them is not even their fault, some of them is not their parents. Their parents are extra careful. They give birth to them in the best facilities in Nigeria. Some of them are even giving birth to abroad. Okay, I know of one that was giving birth to abroad. One of them was giving birth to in the best hospital in Nigeria, but still the child developed this developmental disability, these disabilities. So honestly, you can only but pray and do your best, right? But the best you can do is to be very careful. Make sure you're eating healthy, enough exercise for during pregnancy, and even during when you're about to go into labor. Make sure you are doing proper exercise, because some of these problems are caused during labor. So meaning, let's say for example, if a person have delayed labor, like maybe the labor was taking too much time, the child can develop one of these issues. So yeah. So, and also when you're seeing people with this kind of disabilities, instead of you to be like, go for a bid, you think the best you can do to humanity is just to accept these people, love them, care for them, and do your best and leave the rest. Because I can tell you, it is not their fault, it is not their parents' fault. Some of them, it's just things being things, right? So anyways, I'm able to learn a lot of these things. I'm able to see them in real life. I'm able to interact with some of them. It was fun. It was also stressful. In fact, I say I was not doing it again after the first week, but I went back and I finished, and I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, now that I understand what practicum is and where I did my practicum, enjoy your video.
I'm good.